Hey guys, MiniCleverGamer here, and today we are on the crew and I am going to be reviewing my cars. So if I can get my comments to show up on my phone, then we can start. So if my phone works, it's dropped in water yesterday. First. Thank you. And today I'm on the crew and I'm going to be reviewing my cars. Okay? So, let's go. So first I need to get to No, I don't need to get to Bonneville. I need to get into the Little Eagle Speedrome. So, yeah, and if I can turn the comments for speech off on my phone, and there we go. Now, fast travel to there. So this is the crew. There's been an update for it, which you can get an add-on called Calling All Units. But the crew 2 is coming out soon, which you can drive boats, cars, motorbikes, and aeroplanes. I need to get rid of this waypoint. 1 minute, guys. Sorry, I have not come prepared. Right, there we go. So, the crew for me all started off with one full stock car. But as you can see now, I am on a circuit vehicle, which is a Lamborghini Gallardo. Soon I'll be upgrading to a Lamborghini thingy-mabob. What do you call it? A Lamborghini Aventador. But my first ever car in the crew for me, all started off in full stock vehicles, and my first ever vehicle was the Dodge Challenger. And as you can see, it's not drove very far. I'll show you its speed limit as well. So pretty much this thing doesn't go very fast. I know it gets to 100, but that in the crew is not fast. As you can see, it's getting quite fast, but its limit was 140. You'll see later in the stream that the full stock vehicles are the slowest, circuit are the fastest. See? Speed limit on this car is 173. So if we brake, and then I'll review how this Dodge Challenger upgraded to how it is today. So my Dodge Challenger originally, if I can find it, the first ever update I gave to my Dodge Challenger was making it orange and making it a street vehicle. But now it is a slight bit faster, but not that much. So this is it going now. Not very fast. Not very fast at all. And as you know, there will be people in the speedrome because it is online. Now I'll show you the speed limit for this car as well, and plus these cars have a boost, as you can see. And there's someone in a Lamborghini Huracan, I think that will be. And so now the car speed limit is 166. So then the next spec I had for this car was dirt, which this is this car in dirt, which kind of nice, not very fast though. Still, it's quite slow, but you can see how it goes anyway. So the Dodge Challenger is a very good car, but although it's not very super, But when you get onto the performance spec after dirt, then things start to get serious. So as you can see, because it's a dirt spec, it only goes to really 130, which isn't that great. But, see, not going any faster, you see? Really? So, but when you get onto the performance spec, which I do have of this vehicle, I think. Yes, I do. So when you get onto the performance spec, things start to get serious. As you can see, it's starting off very, very quickly, which is a bonus for the Dodge Challenger. Sorry, there will be people crashing in this stream. Those are just idiots that don't know how to drive yet. See, like people in a Lambo. That person in a Lambo would have gone flying. Huh? Good cars, thank you. But these are only the Dodge Challengers. After the Dodge Challengers, things start to get serious. Because as you can see, with the performance specs get over 200. So the Dodge Challenger in performance spec only gets to 200 unless you get upper kits. But then after you get the performance, you get raid, which means it can go on deserts, pretty much lots and lots of terrains. So as you can see, now it is very, very nice, the Dodge Challenger, and it's really, really good now, but it still doesn't go quite fast, because as you're doing these upgrades, they go ever so slightly slower because they are heavier. But as you can see, it still goes quite fast, and if I use my boost, it speeds up dramatically, but very hard to control, as you can see. So this only goes 221 because it's so heavy. But then I think I might have the circuit version of this car. Unfortunately, I do not. So today, this is the version of the Dodge Challenger I have today. So the second car I got in the crew was a 2010 Chevrolet Camaro SS. Now these are a form of supercar, but not so expensive, as you can see. So it's not the best car in the world, but it still goes quite fast, especially in performance. So again, Devon, the full stock does not have boost, as you can see. So yeah, it's not very, very fast, but if you do get some quality time with it, it will speed up. But if you want to see your vehicle's top speed on the crew, always go to the Little Eagle speed drone. So as you can see, this one only gets to 145, which isn't that great. But when I had the straight version of this car, I did not have the street version. When you get the dirt version of this car, it gets a little bit better, as you can see. So now that you have boost, I don't think you can get the street version of this car. But as you can see, this one is speeding up dramatically, and I have not used any boost, and it's already on 100. And now I'm going to use my boost because it is full. And with an AFK person on the track, well done, I'm trying to do a live review. So, as you can see, this one only gets to 141 still. But it's not all that bad, because if you have the performance, because it's a semi, supercar, semi-supercar I said, guys. It's not that bad now, as you can see. It's actually quite nice. So if we get going with it now, it speeds up dramatically, already on 100, and I've not even pressed my boost one tiddy bit, which is very actually amazing. So if you get this car, definitely upgrade it to performance spec, because I've only got the starter kits of these, and as you can see, they're brilliant. I bought the starter kits, which are quite expensive, but as you can tell, I've actually been doing a lot of races, so I have 233,000 bucks. So I've got to 183 without boost, but now if I press boost, it goes up dramatically, and I'm on 207, and then it starts to go down. So the top speed on performance of this vehicle is 207, which isn't all that bad. You can escape the police with this vehicle very, very easily. But then I don't have the raid of this vehicle either. So the third ever car I really did buy with this, and there's a LaFerrari pulling up next to me. So the third ever car I got, which is technically a truck, is, and then you can see LaFerrari pulling away, is actually the Ford F-150 SVT Raptor 2010, which these cars have major health, and these cars are very, very good even in full stock. So you can get every version of these cars. So as you can see, they don't speed up that dramatically, but when you don't crash and actually get driving with these, then they get very, very fast, very, very easily. So I have every version of this car but street. So as you can see, the max of this car without any specs is 98, 99, just 99, guys, which is not that great, and it would be very hard to lose the police with that. And then there's LaFerrari again, that's disturbing me, that. But LaFerrari I cannot get because it's over 1 million. So as you can see, you can get every version of that car, but when you get onto dirt, then this car gets a bit mental. As you can see, it already looks great. So if you get going, it's a slow start, even if you do a bit of a burnout, but then now I'm speeding up dramatically. And you can hear the engine, and we've already got to 100. And I have to use this one in the current missions I'm on, because I have got too many levels ahead of myself. And then I am currently racing an Aston Martin, and I've won it because it's an Aston Martin. Aston Martins are quite good, and I might be getting one soon. If this Aston Martin is ruining the video, and now as you can see, I've just overtaken LaFerrari, which I didn't even mean to do this. But the top speed of this car in a dirt spec is 136. Again, not too great, but get on performance, then you're starting to get quite serious with the Ford Raptor. As you can see, it doesn't look all that great, but honestly, when you get started, just watch. It's already speeding up dramatically. The engine is a lot quieter, which can help you concentrate a lot more. And as you can hear, you have a radio which is accessible to turn off, as you can see, just using your inactive buttons for your cell phone, you can turn that radio off, as you can hear, but I'm going to put that back on for the sake of the video. So there we go. So as you can see, the top speed for this vehicle in performance spec is 198. So if you stop, and I've stopped on a turn, that's just brilliant, isn't it, guys? So the raid of this vehicle is in fact very handy, because you can pretty much go off-roading anywhere you want with this now, which I use this car for off-roading a hell of a lot. You can tell because of how beaten up it is, and I've not repaired it yet. So as you can see, it gets quick on the roads, but when it gets off-roading, very good it is. But unfortunately, I cannot show that in this video. What I'll do though, is on the streets, not real life, is after this live stream, I'll make individual live streams for the street vehicles to show you and everything, how they perform. And I'll recommend a good car to you, but at the minute I recommend the Lamborghini Gallardo if you're struggling for money, because the Lamborghini Gallardo is very good in fact. But the top speed for this car altogether is unfortunately 135. Not too great unless you get off-roading, which is very easy. As you saw, there was a motorbike just going past, which you can get with the crew calling all units. But then, as you can see, I've got a Lamborghini and a Ferrari. But when you get circuit of this vehicle, then things do start to get very serious. Watch. So as you can see, it has a big beep spoiler. Don't want to say it, but it has a big spoiler, which is good. So it helps you actually with turning, and it's got a very low floor, which means less air getting under it and slowing it down. As you can see, it's already on 200 without boost. Let's see if we can get to 200 exactly without boost. Yes, we can, as you can see. But now if we use boost, things do speed up rather dramatically. As you can see, 220 is the altogether top speed for this car, which is good. So, now, if the fourth ever car I had was, in fact I do not know, fourth ever car I've had, guys, was Lamborghini. Yes, Lamborghini Gallardo. This is only the full stock version of the Lamborghini Gallardo, so it won't be that great. But as you guys know, I just love Lamborghinis, and I've crashed it already. Well done me. So as you can see, very fast at this stage. So already it's 130, 40, 150, 160, 170, 180, and 190. I know the top speed for the Lamborghini Gallardo. That is actually 230 in full stock. But that's only if you do it very seriously and really get concentrated. That's most of the time only in races. But you can only get the performance and circuit vehicle of Lamborghini Gallardo. But as you can see, the Lamborghini Gallardo, this is my second ever version of it, and it goes very quickly, as you can tell. And I've not used boost yet, and it's already going over 100. So that's the front of it, and I'm trying to show you, but then I'm on a turn. There you go. So that's the front of it, very nice. And now get back to looking where I'm going before I lose all that speed. So now let's use my boost to see how fast this thing can really go. So, looks like it's only 192. Not that great, you're thinking, for a Lambo. But then watch as it gets to the Circuit Lamborghini Gallardo. The Circuit Lamborghini Gallardo is my best car, which I always use. So as you can tell, very good, and I'm about to get it going. Burnout smoke, you can tell, is a lot. Now let's go. Speeding up dramatically, already. Big spoiler to help you turn and do not crash. I always get nervous for driving while I'm recording. Plus, it's very hard to drive while you are talking. See what I did there? But it is a live stream, so you might be thinking I've edited all this speech in. But I've really not. So as you can see, very fast, already 210 without boost, and now I'm using my boost. As you can see, 230 it has zipped on, which is very, very fast. But I have got this thing to 260 before. So the top speed for this car is 263. But time to get on to the car I had next, which I believe is the sixth car maybe, which is the BMW Z4. Which unfortunately I do not have time to complete this video because I have to end it now, but I will continue with this later. Thank you very much and goodbye. I forgot how to end a live stream. Does anyone help me here? No, that's not how you do it. That's not how you do it either. That's not how you do it either. So goodbye guys, thank you for watching this stream and goodbye.